welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Eniya Garcia. Check out my tutorial video on this Valentine's Day date night look. Just did a quick tutorial. If you like this look, go ahead and be sure to check that out. Also, if you're new to my channel, now be the time to subscribe and like and ring the bell so that you're notified whenever I make a new video. Go ahead and click like. Anyways, in this video, I'm still wanting to get on this whole Valentine's Day subject since we're in the topic of Valentine's Day. I usually don't have a Valentine, and that's perfectly fine. This year I'm gonna have a Valentine, so that's pretty cool because Zane will always be my Valentine every year after this. So no matter what, I'll always have a Valentine. Like, basically Valentine's Day kind of makes everybody who's single feel like shit because everyone's over here posting that they have something, or like they got this cute flowers, or like, you know, they got cute cards or a cute gift from somebody, and then there's other people who literally spend Valentine's Day alone every year. So I think that it's just like it's a cute holiday to celebrate if you're like a couple, and you definitely don't want to make your significant other feel some type of way by not celebrating it. But it's definitely just a weird holiday. Like, what is the actual, why? Is it really to show off that you're just in a relationship and nobody else is, or you're super in love? I remember celebrating these days and it was super fun, but now I'm just like, after celebrating it alone, you're just like, what's really the point of this here? To spend more money or what? So instead of talking about relationships and like how people's Valentine's Day, or where they should get their boo, or like what they should get for Valentine's Day, or where they should go to dinner, or what they should wear, because I kind of already did a date night look, even if you're taking yourself for a date, I kind of wanted to touch base more on like the love aspect, but more about self-love. And how do we self-love ourselves? Because there's a lot of misleading information that tells us like self-love is like doing a face mask, or like doing a body scrub, or like, you know, getting your hair done, getting your nails done. And it's like, I'm not against any of this stuff at all, but at the bottom line is that that's not truly what self-love is, or like the foundation of self-love. And like, I got to realizing that after I was like doing these things to try to make myself feel good or feel better or whatever, and it really just wasn't helping me on the inside at all. It was kind of just like something I did in part of the routine, which is really good to treat yourself. And like, you know, if you accomplish something, it's always good to treat yourself and reward yourself. However, I feel like a lot of the times on the internet, when we're looking up like how to love myself, or like what is self-love, or self-love routines, it's usually like telling you to take a bubble bath, or like, you know, something like that, which is kind of just cliche and doesn't really help you with what is actual self-love. So I believe that actual self-love is when you're able to literally not get any sort of happiness from people around you, when you're able to like self-generate your own happiness, and that everybody around you, whoever you bring around you, is just like, you know, an extra, or like an icing on the cupcake or something like that. Like, you don't want to be searching for your happiness in other people, materialistic things, or just weird addictions, because these are the main things that we search for our happiness, and that makes us feel like comfortable, or just makes us feel like, okay, like I can get through this day if I can just, you know, do this at the end of the day. And it's just like, these are actually bad habits, and actually not really like self-loving habits. So really what self-love is being able to just be happy while being alone, while not having to outsource anything to make you any more content than what you are. And this is actually like kind of like a hard thing to do, because we're not really taught to do this like throughout our whole lives. We just like are kind of thrown in here, and we're just like, they're following all these trends throughout life, and like high school and growing up, it's like no one really tells you how to really love yourself, or how to enjoy spending time alone, or how to not compare yourself or your life to somebody else, and really just enjoy whatever it is that you have right in front of you, because that's like literally the foundation of loving yourself and loving like your own time. And then like once you start doing this, you start to be like a lot more productive. I mean, I do believe that like taking a bubble bath, getting your makeup done, getting your hair done can definitely boost your confidence. And if that's what you need, that's what you need. Let's dig deeper. Like, let's go into the mind now. Like, okay, am I okay? How do I feel right now without doing anything? Like if I close my eyes and I pretend that like everything's gone, I'm not shopping, I'm not looking online, I'm not looking at what I want to buy, I'm not thinking about what I'm going to do or who I'm going to meet up with or what I want to get, am I happy? You know what I'm saying? And if the answer is no, then you have to start asking yourself like a lot of different questions. Like, okay, it's okay to not feel like happy while you're alone, but you have to discover why you're not satisfied feeling happy while you're alone. Is it that you're having negative thought habits? Are you, impatient? Are you impatient? So like you're not really trying to sit there alone and think about life and plan things and plan out what you want from the universe. If you're not like doing these things, then chances are you probably don't really know what self-love truly is, because self-love truly is like saying like, if everything is gone or whatever and I'm by myself for this amount of time, how do I feel about myself? That's really what self-love is. So if anybody's telling you to go buy makeup and go do your hair, that's kind of a start to boosting your self-confidence. But then like the next step is to dig deeper and understand like your own emotions in the moment and not neglect them, and just really take it in and accept yourself for who you are. Like even if you are an angry, jealous, selfish, whatever bad trait that you can think of, if you're all of these things, the first step to like, even if you hate everything that you are and you just practicing like self-hate right now, like the first step is understanding and accepting yourself right then and there for what you are. Like not denying it, not being like, oh, I'm such a terrible person, but literally just taking yourself out of your emotions and just saying like, okay, being practical about it. I am this, and this, and I don't really like this about myself. So like now, once you accept what you are about yourself, now it gives you like an honest foundation to be able to change anything about yourself that you don't really like in order to improve your self-love. Now, you're not gonna want to change like everything about yourself, of course, but as humans, we all have like negative traits that we definitely need to work on, and we really don't take the time to think about it on a daily basis because we're so distracted with like everything that's going on, social media, new news, diseases out, new music out. Like it's so much that's coming into like our phones and our technology that we literally don't even get like a moment to just sit in silence and understand like, how do I feel? Like, do I really love myself? Like, what do I do when I'm just alone and nobody wants to call me? And, what do I think about? And where is my mind at emotionally? And what do I want to improve? And it's like, once you start like improving and actually making changes, once you start actually confirming your promises you make to yourself and like keeping your promises you make to yourself and building your confidence, inevitably you're going to grow more of a self-love for yourself. So I just wanted to like touch base on what really like self-love is, because we're all about Valentine's Day and buying our booze things and who's with who and holding hands and getting married. And it's like, what about our relationship with ourselves? Like if you don't have a date on Valentine's Day this year, like just take yourself out and chill out, meditate, think about where you're at, write it down, and accept yourself. And once you accept yourself, change anything you don't like by researching it. But I just wanted to touch base on this really, really quick because, nobody ever talks about it. Everybody talks about being in a relationship or like being broken up or like hating somebody. But it's like, what about that middle phase when you're just supposed to be like by yourself and like discover who you even are? We all miss this stage because it's like there's so much going on. So be aware, guys, and I'm just gonna close out this video now because I will go on forever and Zane is probably going to wake up soon. But I hope everybody has a really, really good Valentine's Day, And I hope everybody starts practicing self-love and starts really spending time alone, turning off your phone real quick, turn off your laptop and just chill out and just see where your mind is at, because your mind is literally the most amazing thing if you just take the time to be patient with it. So I'll talk to you guys soon, and be sure to like and subscribe. But I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day, and if you're not with a boo this year, it's okay. Just be here with me.